Hi, it's John Cunningham and welcome to our first edition of Insights for 2021. Well, we're 3 months plus into the marketplace and it's been unprecedented in my view. In 42 years of real estate, I haven't seen a market with this sort of dynamics ever. So let's have a look at it, break it down as to why it's happening, what's going on, and a few examples that will sort of, I suppose, shed the light onto what's really going on. So when we look at the year to date, we've had 127 properties sold. Same time last year, we were looking at about 110. So it's been a significant increase in that time. 62 sales alone in March made it our record month. Let's look behind that data. Let's see what's actually going on. Well, 32% of our buyers have come from outside the Northern Beaches area. That's people who've actually purchased properties. We then look at 37% of our buyers in total are people we already know, people who are on our hot buyer list. So some of those properties have been sold on the quiet. A lot of them are actually on full campaigns. So average days on market, we're still sitting around 18 days. It got down to a low of 14, but now stabilised at 18. Probably will go out to about 24 within the next month as we see more stock come on the market. We've seen the median price for our business go over $2 million. So we have never seen that happen because we've had probably around that 10 to 15, maybe even 20% increase in values in the last 12 months alone. We've even had some sales that we sold 2 years ago, resold them again. One particular property, 85% gain in that time with a small, probably $30,000 investment. A good insight into what's going on in the market is to look at just one suburb. We've chosen Vale to be our picture suburb this session, and the reason for that is there's been some extraordinary results happening in that environment. Is it the result of the tunnel being announced to be actually formalised now? Is it because of the B line? Is it because of its location accessible to the city and beaches and parks and all the rest of it? It's probably all of those things, but some really interesting data has come out of that. In 2020, there were 18 houses sold in total. In the first 3 months of this year, 14 houses have been sold. Now that's a massive shift. 10 of those, fortunately, have been facilitated by Cunninghams, and we've also set suburb record after suburb record, 3 million plus sales in the space of a month. Quite extraordinary. We've seen the median price in Vale just absolutely skyrocket to around $2.2 million now in that short period of time. And we've seen so many sales in the 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, over 3. It's been unbelievable. So really good insight. Allambie Heights had $3 million sales in the space of a month again, up to 3.475 now for the record in the suburb, of course, sold by Cunninghams. But we just hit one after the other. And this is what's happening. This lower Northern Beaches area has just been seen for what it is. We're having buyers migrating from the eastern suburbs. We're seeing the inner west flow in here to this greener pastures, this sea change. But the eastern suburbs has been the big shift. We had a couple of properties where we had the final 2 bidders at the auction were both from the eastern suburbs. It really is showing what value that other areas still see in the Northern Beaches.